Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Madden, the Legend Beast, it's Brawlerz 16 here, and today we have an NFL Madden 20 patch. And in those patch notes, they said zone fixes were, available in the game, and that immediately piqued my interest because I love defense. So I went ahead and I got all the best zone guys on one team, Jalen Ramsey, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Malcolm Jenkins, and, Eddie Jackson, and I decided to put them all in the nickel package, just a basic package, And I was just testing, cover 3, cover 4, and Tampa 2. I just wanted to see if zones were fixed. And the short answer to that question, the shortened 8-minute video, is kinda. It's sort of fixed. We can never have a clear-cut answer with these patches. But, if anything, it's wildly inconsistent. Like, some plays, you'll get that Jalen Ramsey. But other plays, you'll get this Jalen Ramsey, where he just kind of looks at the ball and the zone just kind of dumbs out. And it's very inconsistent. There's no pattern. Now, you're not safe from, cover beaters. Like, you're not safe from one play touchdowns. They still, play the same, cover 4 drop show right there. Or, cover 3 bomb is still going to get beat, pretty regularly. But the zones, they don't really play too different. I guess they play better, but it's wildly inconsistent. It's really hard to get a grasp on that. Like, you see he plays the low zone pretty well, but it's not Madden 18, which I guess is a good thing, all things considered. But right here we're in Tampa 2, and you see I throw the out route and he kind of dumbs out, which I'm sure is going to be fixed with the user click on. But still, you think someone like Jalen Ramsey with universal coverage, like, he'd play that. Like, he literally doesn't even try to go for the ball. He literally just runs underneath as if you threw like something in the seams, and it's pretty bad, I want to say. The fact that I could do this 3 times in a row, like that's just straight unedited 3 times in a row, just running a simple out route on Tampa 2, cloud flats, like nothing else. And it's pretty bad. And even on those corner or C routes, like, you'll get that wild inconsistency. So I don't know if Tampa 2 is the problem, if cloud flats just suck in general, because like then you see you'll get that play every now and then. You'll get Sherman doing what Sherman does, and it's weird. But not even he's too immune from it, because you can see like he just watches that go over his head. So that's pretty aggravating, I'm sure. Like, even if he has this X factor, you can still kind of sail it over his head, which is pretty bad in my opinion. Like, you see he had his X factor and still went over his head. But again, it's wildly inconsistent, because you see he jumped that one. So just to be safe, I'd probably click on and just get the interception, because you don't want to risk it. But I did notice on tight formations, now I'm playing cover 3, the purples play so much better, especially if they have their X factor activated. Like, they're reacting as soon as the ball is about to leave Wentz's hand. Now, it doesn't leave halfway through. They don't break halfway through like in Madden 18. Like, if you guys remember the thresholds at 91 zone, the players would break halfway through your throwing motion. It seems to play more like 90 zone, where they kind of react like as the ball's leaving your hand, or somewhere like halfway, not like halfway through when the ball's in the air, but maybe like, like a quarter through the air. That's kind of like the window they'll break on the ball, which is pretty good. But it's just inconsistent, which I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing, honestly. Because if it's like completely consistent, like how we saw them break on the ball, then it's gonna be Madden 18 all over again. But if it's sporadic, then it kind of just it takes away, like, I don't know, it's aggravating. So I went ahead, I kept testing corner routes in cover 2, cover 3, and I mean, you guys just see the results for themselves. Like, sometimes they'll break on it and sometimes they won't, and there's nothing in between. Now, I did notice that if I threw the ball as soon as somebody broke, like as they were breaking, that would trigger the zone to activate, But if I threw it before the break, like a second before they actually make the actual cut, then they would dumb out entirely. So I decided to abuse this concept, and it seems like zones are still, they're still abusable. The only way to really fix that is if you click on. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Like, you see, Sherman was looking at it, but he didn't jump. For God knows what reason, he didn't jump. And again, I decided to test it again. You guys see I'm being pretty thorough, I'm pretty consistent with my tests. I'm even taking the underneath route out, so he has nothing else to react to. And you see that he just stands there. and I have no idea why. Like, he has no other route to really react to it, maybe except for, you know, X, but I mean, I don't know. But the out routes, even on that deep there, even though I completed that pass, the out routes in the deep blues, they're playing that a lot better from tight formation. So maybe it was just the formation that I was in. I don't know. I'll have to do more tests, but I just want to get this out as soon as possible. That these out routes, they're in trouble. They're definitely in trouble. I mean, even though I'm completing a lot of these passes, this is on all Madden, you know, so I'm not sure, you know, you make of that what you will, but it's pretty telling in itself. But again, just to summarize the video, it's wildly inconsistent. You'll still get beat by, you know, cover bombs, or, you know, whatever beats a regular cover 3 or cover 2, you know, I mean, you hit the little soft spots or the weak spots, and you're still gonna get it. Cloud flats still suck. I think that's the worst zone to play in the game. Purples are buffed, deep blues are buffed, out routes are in trouble, and that's it. That's all I got for you guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked this video, found it helpful. Dislike if you did not. Please let me know if you guys have done any tests on your own, if you guys have figured out anything else on your own, and see you guys later. Peace out.